From sliding on OPPS to pressing one of Youngboy's fans, these are Lil Durk's most disrespectful moments. And we gotta start things off with the times Lil Durk straight up humiliated Rondo and his people. Because after King Von lost his life outside of a nightclub after getting into a fight with Rondo would start throwing shots at Durk to try and trigger him. In 2021, Rondo dropped the song Soul Reaper and dissed Von in one line saying, "Ran up on me, then we sprayed him. I'm talking lights out. We do the dash in the Durango, jumped out with that pipe out, so tell him pipe down." And in the music video, Rondo and his homies rob and knock off a Lil Durk lookalike. And at the time, Durk was more focused on Youngboy than Rondo. When Rondo linked up for the collab project with Youngboy, he would continue sending more shots at Durk on the track Want Me Dead, because he raps, "My favorite op dead, sister talk too much, no, I don't like the." Lil Timmy rolled her brother up, got stepped on in some Nike kicks. Rondo was non-stop with dissing until late 2022, because Lil Durk would finally respond to all the dissing when he hopped on a song with Babyface Ray, and he raps, "Look on the news and see your son, you screaming, no, no." This line refers to an incident when Rondo was in LA with his homies, because Rondo and his crew were at a gas station when three dudes pulled up and started firing their way. Rondo avoided getting hit, but his homie Lil Pab was tragically shot and killed. The police say it was a targeted hit.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath.
Rondo lost another homie to gun violence just a few days earlier, and all the deaths made him decide to leave the Crips for good. And not too long, when Durk went on DJ Academic's podcast, he revealed that Rondo hasn't been dissing anymore after what happened to Lil Pab. He also says fans can't say slide for Von anymore due to Lil Pab's death.
Yeah, slide for Von, right? Yeah.
They say you can't say that no more.
Why? Oh yeah, because of no. Like,
They
who died?
say you can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Or who?
Nah, because Lil Pab.
Fans assume that Durk had something to do with Lil Pab's death. Durk also dissed Rondo again on his new song, Same Side, saying, "Your homie died. You jumped in front of that fire. Think you a lifesaver. Y'all laugh when bro died. When yo bro died, turned to a crybaby." Durk would also reveal in that interview that he and Von used to little boy Rondo before all of the drama.
Rondo's a little boy.
Well, I mean, that's his artist.
I used to have him like this.
You mean Quado?
Saying fuck 63rd. Me and Von.
Yeah. There's video of this?
Fuck that, come on, right now. See y'all. That's how we coming. I'm coming up.
You know, we on 64.
We got most of this.
Hey, we on 64 with it. I'm saying though, they are 63. Some dirty.
And Rondo wasn't the only one Durk had to get disrespectful with for dissing King Von. Because in early 2022, Durk was going crazy performing at the Oh My Festival in the Netherlands. And everything was going good at first, until one of NBA Youngboy's crazy fans in the crowd started dissing King Von, trying to gain clout. The fan was also holding up a shirt with NBA Youngboy's face on it to trigger Durk. So once Durk saw the dude, he told his security guards to bring the fan to the stage. And once they pulled him on stage, Durk exchanged a few words with him. After that, Durk and his security would sling the dude off the stage and say, You can clearly tell the fan was embarrassed after what happened from the reaction on his face. And a few days later, the fan went on Instagram and explained his side of the story.
So I went to him, and he started talking about that you're real gangbanging and shit, and he a gangster, and I can do nothing to him. And I told him, yeah, I represent, I have the shirt of NBA Youngboy, so what you gonna do about it, you know?
But what Durk did to 6ix9ine was unforgettable, because 6ix9ine had been trying to troll Durk and Von for years. At the time, they both would ignore 6ix9ine since they knew he would try to get them arrested. But Durk linked up with Drake in 2020, and they dropped the track named Laugh Now, Cry Later together. And on that track, Durk finally decided to call out 6ix9ine saying, "Can you not play that little boy in the club? Because we do not listen to rats." Durk was blackballing 6ix9ine with this bar since he dissed him on one of the biggest songs in the world. And the beef would cool down a little, but in April 2022, things would spark back up after 6ix9ine posted a video with a Durk lookalike named Perkio. Perkio had already linked up with Durk, but he allegedly got set up to film a video with 6ix9ine. In the clip, 6ix9ine pulls out a jacket and puts it on Perkio. On the back was a picture of King Von.
It's got bro the jacket. You know what I'm saying? The whole jacket. Good, just leave the jacket on.
6ix9ine would go on to send a ton of more shots towards Durk. And Durk finally got tired of going back and forth with 6ix9ine. So Durk uploaded his DMs with 6ix9ine on Instagram and revealed to 6ix9ine that he wanted to fight him. The message said, "I got 50 million, my own money, without help to fight you on TV in Dubai. We can double the money, 3 rounds. And 6ix9ine replied that he'd rather fight Durk in a hotel room. So Durk exposed the DMs again, proving that 6ix9ine was scared to throw hands with him. Durk exposed 6ix9ine in this situation, proving he isn't hard. But 6ix9ine isn't the only rapper that Durk hates and disrespects for snitching, because he also does the same with Gunna. After Gunna got released from jail, everyone was excited. But their emotions quickly took a turn after the media found out he took a deal to get released called an Alfred plea. After the release, Gunna and his team instantly released statements where he explained how he wasn't snitching on the crew and working with the police. But things said otherwise when a video was leaked of Gunna telling a prosecutor that YSL is a gang. During the hearing, he was asked multiple questions about Young Thug, and Gunna said,
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
After the video leaked, fans and rap artists were pissed since Gunna was making things worse with Thugger. And Durk would go on to diss and disrespect Gunna after seeing that clip. Because in a leaked snippet, Durk disrespects Gunna, saying, "What happened to Virgil? He probably gonna tell." He says it that way to reference his song with Gunna, What Happened to Virgil. And on DJ Academic's podcast, Durk would mention Gunna snitching again and told him he should have kept his mouth closed.
Do you believe that Gunna told?
That man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told. You should have went in there and kept your mouth closed.
Subscribe right quick too, since I'm giving $100 to one person who subscribes in the next 7 days. But now, let's move on to when Durk banned Chief Keef from his own hood. Durk and Keef were known to be cool with each other and linked up on songs together. But in 2013, they started beefing after Durk got booked on a gun charge, and Keef didn't bail him out. In June 2013, the police allegedly caught Durk throwing a strap out of his car. So they booked him for unlawful possession of a firearm. He needed 10 bands to get out of jail, and everybody expected Keef to get him out since he was a star at that point. But for some reason, Keef didn't help him out. And that's when problems sparked. A lot of Keef and Durk bros made tweets saying free Durk since he was locked up. But Keef just tweeted, OTG hashtag, only the glow. This seemed like a sneak diss towards Durk. Durk ended up getting out a month later. He tweeted lyrics from Keef's first day out saying, "I'm back. Did you miss me? Or you ain't care? I'm free." Then Durk took a direct shot at Keef since he didn't help get their homie D Rose out of jail. So Durk tweeted, "All the money, but you can't go get D Rose, LOL. Bad enough he on your already." Durk even banned Sosa from the hood, saying, "Where you gonna spend it at? Cause you can't come around here with it, LOL." Durk also lets Keef know that he would have been dead if he wasn't cool with some of Keef's people. But Keef clapped back and said, "Just bought a 2013 four-wheeler for $10,000, which is exactly how much Durk needed to post bond. Not long after the tweets, things would get crazier because OTF and GBE got into a fight at a concert they had together. Keef's partner Ball Out got his chain snatched. Some O-Block and THF members would also break into Chief Keef's crib. They got super petty since they stole all of his designer clothes and Keef's daughter's clothes, diapers, deodorant, and washing powder. And once Keef returned to the crib, Boss Top allegedly snatched Keef's chain, and O-Block OJ took his homie Capo's chain. King Von tweeted about the situation saying, "Top took Sosa chain, OJ took Capo chain. Now Von finna take chain. Ain't gang, they fake." And after all this, Durk was spotted in the video, flexing the jewelry. The situation ended in a shootout, but thankfully, no one was harmed. And luckily, Keef moved to LA. And in 2014, Durk and him squashed the beef for good. All it took was for him and Keef to chop it up on FaceTime, and everything was good. Durk even shows love to Keef at most of his shows now. But Sosa ain't the only Chicago rapper that Durk disrespected, because King Yella is a rapper from Chicago who was tight with FBG Duck before he passed. Yella came up in the streets banging GD, but now Yella is trying to spread positivity and not gangbang since he got released from jail. Even though he's no longer active in the streets, that hasn't stopped Durk from disrespecting him. Yella has become known for his YouTube videos these days, and a lot of people clowned him for crying in one of his YouTube videos. So when the song did to me, Durk sneaked this Yella, saying, I done seen the main op keep crying. After the diss, Yella made a couple of videos talking about the situation and called Durk out for sneak dissing him. And Durk clapped back on his IG story, telling Yella he's not his main op. He also called Yella out for giving off federal vibes with his YouTube videos. And not too long ago, when Durk dropped his album, Almost Healed, he would disrespect Yella again on the song Grandson, saying, "Why you throwing all this rent money? Trying to prove a point to go and hang with Boosie? Lame." And before the song dropped, King Yella had just done a feature with Boosie. Yella also uploaded a video to his YouTube showing when he linked up with Boosie. So Durk was basically disrespecting Yella and calling him broke in this situation. But after Yella heard the diss, he said,
"Durk, I know you ain't just try to diss me, gang. Throwing all this rent money to go hang with Boosie, first of all. I don't hang with no Boosie. It's all love. Throwing all this rent money, I ain't never in my life paid it for nothing. Yo, always sneak dissing in your music."
In his earlier days, Durk also had some serious problems with Tyga in the game because Durk and Tyga were in a heated beef, and Tyga decided to put the game on his diss track directed toward Durk called Chirac to LA. And on the song, the game says, "Tyga hit me like Durk dissing. Dirk Nowitzki? Durk who? Never heard of these." Then, not long after the song dropped, a video surfaced showing Durk pressing the game at a club in LA. Both of their crews were yelling at each other. Durk and his people were ready for the smoke. And a day after that went down, the game hopped on Twitter, letting everyone know the beef was squashed after Durk and his set pressed him. But that's nothing, because now, let's move on to Durk's most disrespectful moment ever. Because in early 2022, an FBG member named FBG Cash wanted to clout chase and disrespect his ops. So he took a pic in front of King Von's mural with his middle finger sticking up and captioned it, "Whole world witnessed your main sniper get his splat." Then, not long after seeing the pic, Durk warned Cash and let him know that he messed up taking that picture in his song, Computer Murderers, saying, "Sneaking pics by Von mural, like Lil Bro won't come out and spin." Cash clapped back at Durk with a diss of his own named Back Again 2 times, saying, "I don't want to hear no get back. The whole world witnessed your main sniper get his splat." Later in the song, Cash dissed Durk's brother D-Thang, who died in 2021. But then, 3 months after all the dissing and trolling, Cash died after getting into a shootout while driving on the south side of Chicago.
A Southside rapper was killed this morning after a gunman armed with a rifle opened fire on his car. 31-year-old Tristan Hamilton performed under the name FBG Cash.
And many OTF fans laughed after the situation, since Durk tried to warn Cash about trolling. But speaking of trolling, one rapper trolled his op and gave him a wedgie after he caught him lacking. And K-Flock hopped out on his op's block and pressed him while on live. So click this video to see 7 rappers who caught their ops live.